Magandang araw and welcome to Philippines Update. For today's news, 7 days quarantine for fully vaccinated abroad, approve. Before we move on to the good news, please do not forget to hit the like button, consider subscribing, and click the post notification bell so you won't miss any updates from the Philippines. Going back to our news, individuals who have been fully vaccinated against the COVID-19 in green countries will only have to spend 7 days in a quarantine facility upon their arrival, Malacanang said on Tuesday. The IATF in its Resolution 123C approved on June 28 agreed to shorten the quarantine period for arriving passengers from green countries, so long as they have already received the 2 COVID-19 shots, presidential spokesperson Harry Roque said in a virtual presser. To quote, "They are still required to undergo facility-based quarantine for 7 days upon the arrival in the country, whether they are fully vaccinated inside the Philippines or abroad," Roque, also acting as the IATF EID spokesperson, said. He said that the IATF EID's latest testing and quarantine rules take effect on July the 1st. Under the IATF EID Resolution 123C, green countries are those classified by the Department of Health as low-risk countries or jurisdiction based on disease incidence rate. As per the protocol, fully vaccinated travelers coming from the green countries must carry their official documentation of fully vaccination validated through the Philippine Overseas Labor Offices or the POLO, or present their international certificate of vaccination, whichever is applicable, the resolution states. Initially, the IATF EID only allowed fully vaccinated individuals in the Philippines to spend 7 days in the quarantine facility upon their arrival. But that is not the case anymore. Those fully vaccinated in the Philippines are still directed to carry their vaccination card, which should be verified before their departure by a certification issued through the Department of Information and Communication Technologies Certificate of Vaccination Record Portal, or the city health officer of the local government unit that administered the fully vaccination. Once again, the fully vaccinated abroad should validate their vaccination status in any POLO offices or international certificate of vaccination. And for the Filipinos who are vaccinated inside the Philippines, should be verified by the health officer of the local government unit or from the Department of Information Communication Technology Certificate of Vaccination Record Portal. I hope that is clear. The Bureau of Quarantine, according to the IATF EID's latest resolution, is mandate to ensure the strict symptom monitoring of fully vaccinated individuals amidst their stay in an isolation facility. Fully vaccinated individuals are likewise required to go under self-monitoring for another 7 days after their quarantine period. They must also take the RT-PCR test on their 5th day in the quarantine facility for purposes of gathering local data on breakthrough infection, according to the IATF EID Resolution 123C. This is because the IATF wants to review this protocol 30 days after the implementation. To quote, "The 5th day testing shall be subject to review after 30 days from implementation. Should the RT-PCR test yield a negative result, the individual shall complete the 7-day facility-based quarantine. But if found positive, he or she shall follow the prescribed isolation protocol." The resolution read, The Bureau of Quarantine will issue a quarantine certificate indicating the individual's vaccination status upon completion of the 7 days facility-based quarantine. Those who are not covered by the latest testing and quarantine protocols need to stay in a quarantine facility for 10 days and observe home quarantine for another 4 days. To quote, all arriving fully vaccinated individuals not covered by the foregoing shall comply with the testing and quarantine protocols as prescribed under the pertinent provision of the Omnibus Guidelines on the Implementation of Community Quarantine in the Philippines, as amended, the IATFEID said in its new resolution. This is such a good news for those who are vaccinated abroad. I hope this news made your day a little bit better. If you have any further questions, please leave a comment down below and I will try my best to answer them. Please do not forget to hit the like button, consider subscribing to help out the channel and I will appreciate it so much, and turn on your post notification bell so you won't miss any updates coming from the Philippines. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you guys in the islands.